What would happen if there was an unlimited source of free, renewable energy that could be used to heat your building in the winter and cool your building in the summer? Well, an increasing number of Australians are saying yes, and it is powered by the sun. While you may be thinking of solar panels, these building owners are actually thinking of geothermal. If you're a typical building owner, over 50% of your energy bill is from your heating and cooling. The rest is for appliances, lighting and other uses. That means the biggest opportunity to save is on your heating and air conditioning system by increasing its efficiency. A GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pump taps into the solar energy that is collected and stored by the ground. This technology has the potential to save up to 75% on your current energy bills. Let's explain the technology. A GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pump works similarly to an air source heat pump, except that instead of collecting and rejecting heat from and to the air, it does so with the earth. Outdoor air temperatures can vary dramatically from day to night and from summer to winter, while the temperature just a few metres below the surface remains relatively constant, 8 degrees to 20 degrees Celsius all year round. To explain why that's so important, let's have a look at normal air conditioning systems. In order to cool your home, an ordinary system collects indoor heat and transfers it outside. Unfortunately, summer temperatures exceed 40 degrees Celsius, which means there is already a lot of heat in the outdoor air and it is less willing to accept more. The transfer process becomes harder and harder, and the result is that an ordinary reverse cycle air conditioner becomes least efficient right when you need it to be the most efficient. A GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pump never sees hot summer air temperatures. It collects heat from your building and transfers it to the earth, where the temperature is a much cooler 10 degrees Celsius. It doesn't matter how much outdoor air temperatures fluctuate, as the ground temperature stays a relatively constant temperature all summer long. A GeoMaster geothermal system is up to 3 times more efficient at cooling when compared to standard air conditioning systems. In order to warm your home, an ordinary reverse cycle air conditioner does exactly that. It reverses to collect outdoor heat from the winter air and transfer it inside. Unfortunately, as we move toward winter temperatures, there is less and less heat to collect from the air, and again, the heat transfer process becomes more and more difficult. This results in an ordinary reverse cycle air conditioning system becoming least efficient right when you need it to be the most efficient. A GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pump never sees the cold winter air temperatures. It collects heat from the earth, where the temperature is a much warmer 10 degrees Celsius, and transfers it inside. Unlike a furnace which burns expensive, polluting fossil fuels, a GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pump accesses the heat energy stored in the ground by moving it indoors. A GeoMaster geothermal system is up to 3 times more efficient at cooling when compared to a standard reverse cycle air conditioning system. Smart, eh? Well, now that you understand the benefits, let's have a look at how all this can be achieved. The GeoMaster ground source heat pump uses an underground piping system called a ground loop or earth loop to access this abundant source of renewable energy, and this is a major part of the system and what provides the main advantage over other systems. The GeoMaster ground source heat pump circulates a water-based solution through an underground piping system constructed with high-density polyethylene pipe that is guaranteed for up to 100 years. This system has proven to be reliable through its use internationally for over 40 years. GeoMaster normally uses variations of 4 main types of ground loop systems. Let's have a look at each one in more detail. Horizontal slinky loop fields are preferred for applications where there is open space attached to the property. These loop fields are typically between 15 and 30 metres in length. A horizontal loop field can be either bored or trenched depending on your application. Where space is limited, small vertical boreholes are typically drilled to a depth of between 30 and 60 metres. Where a body of water is available, a loop field can be placed at the bottom of a dam or lake where it can take advantage of the geothermal energy. All you need to do is engage one of our GeoMaster engineers and they'll take care of your heating and air conditioning from concept to completion. Our projects include residential homes, apartments and townhouses. Commercial buildings which are built for commerce, including offices, shopping centres and restaurants. Institutional buildings including government buildings, hospitals, libraries, community centres and schools. Industrial spaces where the thermal comfort of workers is required. Pools and hot water heating. Large indoor pools, residential indoor pools, lap pools and hot water. Let's look at the main benefits of GeoMaster geothermal ground source heat pumps. A GeoMaster geothermal system operates more efficiently than conventional heating and air conditioning systems because it can deliver up to 7 units of heat energy for every unit of electrical energy used. A GeoMaster geothermal system can reduce your power consumption by up to 80%. Natural gas, LPG or diesel are not required to operate a geothermal system, so there's no combustion, flames or fumes. You can pipe heat through a concrete floor where there is no air movement, or in the case of air handling systems we use high efficiency air filters to keep your indoor air quality higher by removing dust and pollen so you can breathe easier. The ground absorbs about 50% of the sun's energy that reaches the earth. Geothermal systems harness that free renewable energy and provide an environmentally friendly way to heat and cool your building. Installing a geothermal system is the environmental equivalent of planting around 750 trees or removing approximately 2 cars from the road for good. And the system doesn't burn fossil fuels, which means no emissions or harmful greenhouse gases are released directly into the air. Our geothermal systems provide precise distribution of comfortable air all year long, eliminating hot spots and cold spots. During heating, you'll experience warm air without the hot drafts associated with ordinary gas furnaces, or the cold blasts of a reverse cycle air conditioner when in cooling. Our geothermal systems deliver cool, dehumidified air. Our geothermal systems are designed to be quiet. They don't have a noisy outdoor unit, so you have more comfortable indoor and outdoor living areas. GeoMaster geothermal systems have proven to be very reliable and require less maintenance. This is because they use the more stable ground temperature to transfer heat, which means they last longer. The GeoMaster geothermal system uses in-ground piping systems that won't rust or oxidise and have a life cycle of up to 100 years. Versatile and flexible. GeoMaster geothermal systems can be placed indoors or out and can connect to any combination of the following: concrete in-slab, timber subfloor, air handling units and radiators, or any combination thereof. In addition, pools, spas and hot water can be incorporated, providing a convenient central plant. You've learned that geothermal lowers running costs, is safe, clean and healthy, is environmentally friendly, offers greater comfort, is quieter, is more reliable, and is more versatile and flexible. So the benefits are clear, but don't take our word for it. Join the increasing number of Australians that have proved it. For further information, it's as simple as inquiring on our website or simply contacting one of our offices.